Good morning, YouTube. It's Trudy here because it's that time of the week again. It's time to do my update. It's week 35 this week, and we'll start with the numbers. When I first started this process, I was 359 pounds. My BMI was up around 53, and yeah, so day of surgery, I was 341 after 2 weeks of Optifast, and last week I was 239. And this week I'm 239. I've had a 0 pound loss this week. My BMI is 35.3, I think. So yeah. What else can I say? I'm not surprised I had a 0 pound loss this week. It is a bad week to expect weight loss, if you know what I mean. And I have been craving carbs and salt so bad. So I've been munching on potato chips. I've definitely not been getting the protein in that I should be. I'll fess up to that right now. I mean, I'm not eating a lot of potato chips, but I'm still eating them. So I'll sit down and I'll put maybe, I don't know, a dozen potato chips in a bowl, and I'll munch on those. And but I mean, I shouldn't be doing that. I should not be giving in to my cravings, and I know this, and I need to be stronger than that. And I'm trying to get in more water, which I'm going to do right now. I'm fighting off this cold, so I might cough on you. Sorry, guys. So, yeah. So, 0 pound loss this week. Now, last week I touched on, I had my physical, my annual physical at my family doctor's, which was really sort of highs and lows. Like, there was a couple of non-scale victories that I was pretty happy about. Firstly, he was so proud of my weight loss. He was, you know, which was awesome because the first time I asked him to refer me for this surgery 2 years before he actually did, he was dead set against it. He would not. So I asked him if I could go out of the country, and he said, fine, go out of the country, but I'm not going to provide you follow-up care. He was so dead set against it. So 2 years later, when he actually did refer me, I was very happy that he did. I was very surprised that he did. So every time I see him, which isn't very often, I don't see him very often unless I have to, but I make sure that I thank him. Thank you for referring me to the surgery. That way if anyone else comes to him later on wanting the surgery, he doesn't put them through the same thing that he put me through. Hang on. Excuse me. Sore throat too. So yeah, he was very proud. And then he was in there, we were, you know, doing my blood pressure, heart rate, which I touched on before. My heart rate is like scary low. And then he went to take my blood pressure, and he took the normal blood pressure cuff off because they've got the big size one for big people, and then they got the normal size, and then they got the kid size. So he grabbed the normal one, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to say anything and make him do it on his own. So I put my arm out, and he wraps it up, and holy crap, it did up. So then he did my blood pressure, which is completely fine. And when he was done, I said, is that the normal blood pressure cuff? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, happy dance, you know, it's, I don't have to, you know, wait for them to go get the big size one and all that kind of stuff. And then he dropped a bombshell on me. He is sending me for therapy. I've been having some panic attacks, serious anxiety. Anxiety to the point like you can't breathe, like having those panic attacks. Can't breathe, can't sleep, can't think. Short fuse, you know, like just anything pisses me off. And yeah, so my all I wanted to do, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that, I mean, all of the pre-oppers out there, even the post-oppers, going into this, you hear people say that your brain doesn't change, or that your brain has a hard time catching up. And so you know to anticipate this, but until it happens, you really can't really gauge the severity of it. It just, like, I've lost 120 pounds. I look in the mirror, and I still see that old girl. I don't see the weight loss when I look in the mirror. Which is boggling to me, because, you know, you hear these anorexic girls, and I hate to compare, but you hear, you know, anorexic or body dysmorphic, and you hear them say, you know, when they look in the mirror, they see fatness. When they're clearly not. And I mean, obviously I'm not in the same league, but when I look in the mirror, I see what's wrong with myself. I don't see what's right. I don't recognize the good that's happened. I only see the worst. And that's why the non-scale victories are so surprising to me, I think, is because in my head, I'm still that fat girl. I'm still that 359-pound person. So when I sit in a chair and I fit, or, you know, go to the movies and my ass isn't in the face of the person I'm trying to sneak across, or, you know, all these little non-scale victories, that's why they're so surprising to me, is because when I look in the mirror, I still look and I still feel like that 359-pound girl. So my brain is not catching up at all. So, you know, when the doctor asked me how I'm feeling, my response was, you know, physically, I'm feeling great. Mentally, I need my brain to catch up with me, because it's just, sorry, you can probably hear my kids, they're playing in the basement. And, yeah, so that's why he's sending me for some therapy. But now here's my problem. I am torn whether or not I should tell my husband I'm going to therapy. I tell him everything. He's been through this whole process with me. He's wonderful. But for me, it sort of makes me realize, and I hate to say this because it's going to make anybody in therapy or needs to, please don't take this offensively. This is talking about me, not other people. I definitely don't think this of other people. I just think this of me. I think that me admitting that I need therapy is admitting that I'm too weak to handle this. That's just me. And I don't want him to see me that way, because I've been super strong through this entire thing. And now all of a sudden I've run into something I can't handle on my own. I know it's stupid. It's stupid. I know. It just... And another part of it is, and YouTube people, you're the first people I'm telling, because you all can understand this, I'm hoping. You know, sort of know where I'm coming from. People who haven't gone through this process don't get it. And I mean, I can't hold that against them. They just don't get it. And I get that. And I don't want to be judged. You know? So I'm still toying with telling him. I don't know if I'm going to tell him or not. I may just tell him that it's part of this process, that everybody has to do it. Maybe. I don't know. But I figured I can explain this away a whole lot easier than I can explain, like, Xanax or Paxil or whatever the hell they would give me. So, yeah. So that's my 35-week update, guys. Won't keep it too much longer. I'm going to do nothing today. Well, I might do some homework. I'm just tired. Holy crap, I'm feeling like this cold. It's not quite got me yet, but it's kicking my ass. It's wiping me out. So, I'm going to go watch some Food Network. Call me crazy. I love Food Network. My husband calls me sadistic, because even right when I got home, I never really watched Food Network before. I mean, if it was something interesting on, I'd watch it, but now I probably have the Food Network on, I don't know, half the day. It's on in the background if I'm doing the dishes or whatever, and then if I hear something interesting, I'll come out and have a look. But, yeah, Food Network I watch all the time. My husband calls me crazy. I don't know. And I've heard of other people doing it too after the surgery, just watching the Food Network. It doesn't bother me at all. I actually love it, and I've gotten some really good ideas off the Food Network, especially those Eat, Shrink, and Be Merry girls. What are their names? Janet and Greta or something? Anyway, I got some good ideas from them, and, who else? Oh, the girl that does the $10 dinners. Got some good family meal ideas from her. And, but my favorite is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And it's weird because I can't eat any of the crap that's put on that show. Like, there's no way. But it's just fun to watch. So, I'm going to go watch some Food Network, maybe feed the kids some lunch, and move on with my day. So, I will talk to you later, guys. Have a good day, and take care. Bye.